Hey, Tubes. Jonathan was wrong here. Truth on a budget. So I've calmed down considerably. Went and visited my buddy Tony, whom I love dearly and miss dearly, and it was nice seeing him. I like talking to him about stuff as well because he does drink a little bit of the Kool-Aid. Really, like the final frontiers people have, the hardest time coming around with, which is the alien deception / flat earth / Jesus Christ. That's really the final hurdle many people have had trouble with. Anywho, but he's also very intelligent, so it's nice getting his looks on things. Because it can give you it gives me a better insight to the psyops generally. Because I have a hard time thinking like one of the regulars. It's one of the running themes of how I'm like consistently baffled. But anywho, so on my little rant earlier, I sort of realized something, that the news meme of the day is, we need the government to protect children from phones because of all this, Snapchat crap or whatever, all the location apps, and how easy it is for people to just put videos and pictures of themselves up on the internet. You see commercials for that stuff all the time too, like express yourself and crap like that. And it'll be like in the ad there'll be a picture of like a little girl, and it's like, no, she shouldn't be putting up videos of herself on the internet for anyone to see. That's just asking for trouble. Maybe her parents should be paying attention to her. Maybe she should be putting on little things for her parents. Maybe her parents should be part of her life. I don't know. Crazy thought, right? She maybe want to involve her family instead of strangers on the internet, which could be potentially dangerous. But anyway, my thought is that a lot of time they just put this crap out on the news and nothing comes of it. Like stuff like, oh, they're using Pokemon Go to hunt kids down. Oh, they're using the tranny bathroom situation so dudes can go into any bathroom and be a creep. There's all sorts of they just put stuff like that out, and it's not solved. And then they stop talking about it and move on to the next thing, and just makes me think that they're just putting out they're just putting ideas out there, for some some stupid creepo to be like, oh, they're getting kids that way, maybe I can do that. Think of all the things that you didn't know about until you watched television. I could think of a lot, and I was part of the DARE program, which is a really good idea. Teach children how to use heroin and stuff. Excuse me, I'm sorry. I had a thing there I just had to get rid of. But anyway, yeah, what's with teaching kids how to perform sodomy and do process coke? I don't understand the purpose of so they didn't learn it on the streets. You know what? If a child's hanging out somewhere where they're learning how to cook crack and have gay sex, they're probably hanging out in the wrong place, and you should probably have more of a part in their life. But anyway, seriously, think of all the things. I learned about, through the media and television, sex, rape, drug use, cutting, prank phone calls, masturbation, name it. Look at all the dumb stuff that you learned from, that you didn't even know existed until you saw it on a television show. and then it gives you the idea of like, hey, you can do that. It's like, wait a minute, I could use lotion to touch myself. See you later, going out. Anyway, honestly, it's safer than a promiscuous sex. You know, all things in moderation, but I don't know. Sometimes you got to get the venom out. Just can't do it too often or make too much of a production out of it. I digress. But I don't know. I think a lot of this stuff, they're just putting ideas. You know, they're just giving people the idea that they can, you know, they have the option to do this stuff that they have never thought of before. Because, like I said, nothing ever gets solved. Bad things happen. You say, hey, look at these bad things happening. Then nothing happens except for outcries for the government to get involved, which is always, you know, always a good idea, right? You know, as soon as the government gets involved in anything, it's always better. He said sarcastically. I don't know. Anyway, food for thought. Thought I had something else to talk about. How much time do I got left? You know, I have to white on white. Still haven't had a chance to tan my torso. Got a nice farmer tan going. Got the tank top on right now, trying to. But we got some clouds moving in. I don't know. I'm just like, I don't want to bum anyone out, so like I just want to be places where I could like blast music and like smoke stuff and like not bother anybody. And so I don't like going to the beach during the day because I feel very, very restrained. There's too many people too. Honestly, too, all the women in a bathing suits is just too much for me. It's just wait, like I got like a heartache and a rock in my gut like immediately. Like I said before, my sexuality has been a constant struggle. I'm very prone to horniness. Been seeing half-naked, beautiful women, glistening wet is too much for me. You know, especially if it's been days since I've taken care of business, because I try to as little as possible. I feel a little proud too when I wake up all sorts of ornery and I abstain. It's a little victory. I don't know. Anyway, so the beach is not always a place for me. It's hard sometimes. It's hard being me. I'm overly passionate. I was thinking about something the other day actually, where like crazy as it sounds, you ever feel like you I mean, obviously, like, you know, I felt like you should have been born in a different time, but like at least like a different place. Like I feel kind of French sometimes. You know, not what France is now, where it's like, you know, bring in all your Muslims and riot in the streets and everyone gets free healthcare and no one gives a crap. But anyway, they used to be badass. The French used to be badass. But anyways, like, just, you know, I'm sexual, I'm passionate. I could hug and kiss a man without it being sexual. I like to dance. You know, I like to smoke and drink coffee. I love butter. Like, I don't know. Feel like sometimes I would have done a little better in France. But anyway, what are you gonna do? You gotta take the cards you're dealt and roll with the punches. I don't know what the weather's doing. I would actually honestly like a little bit of rainfall. Oh, so the other day I was driving home. Did a wicked short day, like laid mulch for like an hour. Whatever. Paid for coffee and gas, right? But anyway, so I'm drying out my bandana, and I totally forgot that I just like left it on the headrest, and I had my windows open for oh darn, for a moment, and you can just blinker. So they're slowly inching up, and then like right as they pull up, they like throw in a blinker. Like I could have gone like a minute and a half earlier. Anyway, what the heck was I talking about? That one derailed me hard because I was baffled. So easily baffled. I need to stop being so easily baffled. I don't know. I'm not gonna try to think of what I was just talking about, unfortunately. Yeah. I'm gonna go ahead and call this one. Anyway, yeah. So, what do you think? Is the news not only a propaganda machine but also a idea machine? I don't know. Love you guys. Have a beautiful day and God bless.